Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you have not done already, it would be great if you could click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see right there, I've just this second finished this. It's piping hot and delicious. We're making a lamb curry. It's super tender. We're using a pressure cooker today. I've had quite a few emails about pressure cookers. So here we go, we're going to do one. What's great about the pressure cooker with something like this mutton or lamb or beef is, you know, we're speeding up the process and sealing in amazing flavors. That meat is falling off the bone. It's so super tender. It's really delicious and it's miles quicker. Enough talking, let's go and do it. Okay, so let's get started on this pressure cooked lamb curry. I've got some oil in there. I'm using corn oil today, but you can go for any oil you like. And we're going to start off by dropping in some whole garam masala. So I've got bay leaf, I've got some little bit of dried red chili, and then here we go. I've got some cardamoms, fenugreek, cumin seeds, cloves, and that's about it, I think. And some fennel. I said fennel. There you go. So in they go. And what we want to do is just work them into that oil. As that oil heats, they'll infuse, they'll pop and crack and make a wonderful starter. While that's just doing its thing, I've got some chunky cut garlic and ginger. Just really roughly chopped. And now we're going to add our lamb or mutton. So I've got some meat parts here, which is not over tender. That's why we're going to do it in this pressure cooker. And we've got the bone in there. There's some bone as well. Now what we're going to do now is we're just going to, with the lid off, we're going to fry this for about, just fry it around for about 4 to 5 minutes. It will seal it a little bit, the heat, and we'll get some of those beautiful flavours happening. Then I'll be back. There we go, that's just a few minutes. That's just got a little bit of action happening there and sealed it. I'm now going to add just a little bit of salt. We're now going to put some water in there. You know, enough water just to kind of cover the bottom there and make sure it's safe while you're using your pressure cooker. Now I'm going to put the lid of the pressure cooker on. We're going to bring it to pressure and let it do its thing, probably for about 10 minutes, I would say. Then I'll come back, then we're going to add lots of lovely spices. I'll see you then. Okay, let's take a look. I've just taken the safety valve off of this. There's going to be quite a lot of steam, obviously. That looks great, doesn't it? I mean, it's starting to get really tender already. Right, let me get the heat back on, because I just turned it off while we got rid of the pressure. Got some lovely flavours happening there. What we're going to do now is start adding a few more bits. So here I've got some fresh curry leaves. If you can get hold of these, they're absolutely fantastic. I've got some onions, which I've cut. I mean, I've really cut them really small. I think that's going to help kind of make the gravy for us, or the masala. I've also got here, I mean, if you're a regular to the show, you'll know what I call these, the big four, equal parts of coriander, cumin, turmeric or haldi, and chili powder. And in they go. About a teaspoon of each. If you'd like, of course, you can use your own favourite curry powder that's already mixed. I always go this route. absolutely wonderful. Some fresh green chilli. Today I'm just going to put them in whole, and again entirely up to you how many you put in. I've got some chopped tomatoes, roughly chopped. I'm going to put a lovely big pinch of cilantro in now. And we'll hold some back for the end. Gonna get some more water in there. I'm using water, but of course you could use a stock if you wanted. Let's take a look at that. I'm gonna put a dash more water in. And that's it. What we're going to do now is pop our lid back on. Bring that back up to pressure. And at pressure, I'm going to cook that, I think, for another 10-15 minutes maybe. Then we'll take a look. I think it's going to be done at that point. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's take a look now. All the pressure's out, obviously. Now that meat is, I mean, it's, look at that. It's so soft. So soft. Really beautiful. Check that for salt. It's fine for me, I've just tasted it. Again, I'm going to be slightly over generous again. I'm going to put a load more fresh coriander or cilantro in. I just love it. Give that a mix. And that really is going to be a wonderful curry. You've got all of those, because we cooked it in a pressure cooker, you've got all those lovely flavours that were just sealed in. So it tastes really meaty. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that's answered a few questions about pressure cookers or cooking with them. Really simple, didn't take long at all. They're about sort of 70% faster, apparently. That's it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like I say, lots of love to you. See you again soon. Bye bye.